You will spend roughly 1/3 of your entire life asleep. That is around 25 years spent frozen in one strange pose after another. And here is the part almost nobody thinks about. The position your body folds into every single night is quietly reshaping your spine, your digestion, your skin, and even how often you wake up at 3 in the morning. Some positions are slowly protecting you. Others are slowly wrecking you, one night at a time. Scientists have actually studied all of them, from the curled-up fetal ball to the face-down freefall. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what your sleeping position is doing to your body and which small change could upgrade the next 25 years of your sleep. Let's start with the king of all sleeping positions, the fetal position. Curled up on your side, knees pulled toward your chest, like a human comma. Roughly 4 in 10 people sleep this way, making it the most popular position on the planet, and women are about twice as likely as men to choose it. The good news, a loose curl keeps your spine open, eases pressure on your lower back, reduces snoring, and it is the position doctors most often recommend during pregnancy. The bad news comes when you curl too tightly. An extreme tuck compresses your diaphragm, restricting deep breathing, and over the years it can leave your joints stiff and your posture rounded. The fix is simple. Relax the curl, keep your back reasonably straight, and slide a small pillow between your knees to keep your hips level. Do that and the fetal position becomes one of the healthiest ways to sleep, but its close cousin looks stiffer and works very differently. Sleeping on your side with both arms straight down along your body. That is the log, and yes, you look exactly like a fallen tree. It sounds rigid, but it is actually one of the best positions for spinal alignment because your head, shoulders, and hips stack in a nearly straight line. Side sleeping like this also keeps your airway open, which means less snoring and easier breathing for people with mild sleep apnea. There are 2 trade-offs. First, all of your body weight presses into one shoulder and one hip for hours, which can cause numbness and soreness over time. Second, dermatologists point out that pressing one cheek into a pillow every night for decades contributes to sleep wrinkles on that side of your face. Switch sides through the night, choose a pillow that fills the gap between your ear and shoulder, and the log is a solid, dependable choice. Now stretch those arms forward and you get a much stranger position. Side sleeping, but with both arms stretched out in front of you, like you are reaching for something in a dream. This is the Yearner. Sleep researchers have observed that Yearners tend to take longer to fall asleep, but once they are out, they stay out, waking up less often than back sleepers. The position keeps the benefits of side sleeping: open airway, decent spine alignment, and relief from acid reflux. The catch is your arms. Holding them outstretched for hours compresses the nerves and blood vessels running through your shoulders, which is why Yearners are champions of the classic dead arm wake-up, that moment when your hand feels like a foreign object attached to your wrist. If you constantly wake with tingling fingers, hug a pillow instead of reaching into the void. Your shoulders will thank you. So side sleeping has options. But flip onto your back and you enter the most divisive territory in sleep science. Flat on your back, arms straight down at your sides, like you are standing at attention, horizontally. This is the soldier, and spine specialists genuinely love it. Your head, neck, and back rest in a neutral line. Your weight spreads evenly across the widest surface of your body, and nothing gets compressed. It is also the best position for your skin, because your face touches nothing all night. No pillow creases, no sleep wrinkles. So why doesn't everyone sleep this way? Gravity. When you lie on your back, your tongue and soft palate relax backward into your airway, which makes the soldier the single worst position for snoring, and it can seriously aggravate sleep apnea. It can also worsen acid reflux unless your head is elevated. If you are a silent sleeper with a healthy back, the soldier is elite. If your household complains about the noise, keep watching, because the next position takes back sleeping to its most dramatic extreme. On your back, arms thrown up beside your head, legs spread wide. The starfish. Only about 5% of people sleep like this, and they are famous for one thing: claiming the entire bed. Physically, the Starfish shares the soldier's benefits: great spinal alignment, even weight distribution, zero face-to-pillow contact. Some physiotherapists add that resting your arms overhead can gently open up the chest and shoulders. But the Starfish doubles down on back sleeping's problems too. The airway collapse that causes snoring gets worse, and keeping your arms overhead for hours can pinch the nerves in your shoulders, leading to that dull morning ache in your upper arms. And if you share a bed, the Starfish is essentially a declaration of war, since one person becomes a five-pointed territory dispute. Solo sleepers with quiet airways, enjoy your kingdom. Everyone else, the next position flips the entire equation upside down. Literally. Face down, head turned to one side, arms wrapped under or around the pillow, like you are skydiving into your mattress. This is the Freefall, and it is the position doctors worry about most. First, the one real benefit? Pressing your body into the bed keeps your airway more open than back sleeping, so stomach sleepers tend to snore less. Now the bill. To breathe, your neck must stay rotated up to 90 degrees for hours, which strains the cervical spine and can leave you with a stiff neck that lasts all day. Your lower back sinks into an exaggerated arch, compressing the small joints of your lumbar spine. And your weight presses on your ribcage all night, making breathing shallower. If you simply cannot sleep any other way, use a very thin pillow or none at all, and slide one under your hips to flatten that arch. Better yet, learn the side positions from earlier, because the next question is one every side sleeper eventually asks: which side? Here is something most people never learn. Which side you sleep on changes what happens inside your body. Sleep on your left side, and anatomy works in your favor. Your stomach hangs below the point where your esophagus enters it, so acid stays down where it belongs, which is why left side sleeping is the classic recommendation for heartburn. Gravity also helps waste move naturally through the descending colon, and during pregnancy, the left side takes pressure off the large vein returning blood to the heart, improving circulation. Sleep on your right side, and reflux tends to get worse because your stomach now sits above that entry point, letting acid drift upward. But the right side has its own fans. Some people with certain heart conditions find it more comfortable, since the heart hangs with less positional pressure. For most people, most nights, the left side wins on points. Now, whichever side you choose, there is one accessory that upgrades all of it. Wrapping your arms, and often one leg, around a big pillow while you sleep. It looks like pure comfort, but the pillow hugger is secretly a piece of orthopedic engineering. Hugging a pillow keeps your top shoulder from collapsing forward, which protects your rotator cuff. Pulling one knee over a body pillow keeps your hips stacked and your lower spine from twisting, which is exactly what physical therapists prescribe for people with back pain. There is a chemical bonus too. Hugging, even hugging an object, is associated with the release of oxytocin, the same calming hormone triggered by human touch, which may help explain why pillow huggers report falling asleep faster and feeling more secure. The only real downside is dependency. Travel without your beloved body pillow, and your first night in a hotel feels genuinely wrong. A small price. But some people take elevation even further and sleep sitting halfway up. Sleeping propped up at an incline, in an adjustable bed, a stack of pillows, or an actual recliner chair. It looks like something from a hospital, and that is no accident, because inclined sleeping solves real problems. Raising your upper body uses gravity to keep stomach acid down, which can dramatically ease nighttime reflux. It reduces nasal congestion, and for some people it lessens snoring by changing the angle of the airway. People with certain heart and lung conditions often breathe more comfortably this way. The trade-offs come from staying bent. Sleeping with hips and knees flexed all night can gradually tighten your hip flexors and hamstrings, and staying in one propped position limits the natural movement your body wants during sleep. If you go inclined, elevate the whole upper body smoothly rather than jamming 3 pillows under your neck. And speaking of sharing a bed, the next position involves another person entirely. 2 people, both on their sides, curled together like stacked spoons in a drawer. Spooning is the most famous couple position, and it delivers real chemistry. Skin contact triggers oxytocin release, which lowers cortisol, your primary stress hormone, and couples who fall asleep touching report higher relationship satisfaction. The warmth and rhythmic breathing of another person can even help synchronize you towards sleep. And now the honest part. Spooning is objectively terrible sleep engineering. Every time one person moves, both people feel it. Two bodies generate serious heat, and the inside arm of the big spoon goes numb so reliably that it deserves its own medical code. This is why most couples start the night spooning and drift apart within about 15 minutes, and researchers say that is completely healthy. Bond first, then retreat to your own territory. Your relationship lives in the first 15 minutes. Your spine lives in the other 8 hours. Mostly on your side, but with one leg kicked up high while the other stays straight, like a flamingo that fell over. Some people call it the tree pose. This half-side, half-stomach hybrid is surprisingly common, and it exists for a reason. Bending one knee up opens the hip and takes rotational pressure off the lower back, which can feel amazing if you have a tight lower spine. The problem is asymmetry. That raised leg pulls your pelvis into a twist, and holding a twisted pelvis for hours, night after night, can create uneven strain along your spine and one perpetually tighter hip. If the flamingo is your body's natural home, do not fight it. Just give that bent knee a pillow to rest on, which levels the pelvis and keeps the benefits without the twist. One last question remains, and it is the one everyone gets wrong. Are you even supposed to stay in one position? Here is the truth. Nobody actually sleeps in one position. Sleep studies show the average person changes position between 10 and 40 times every night, and that movement is not a flaw. It is your body redistributing pressure, protecting your joints, and keeping blood flowing. Forcing yourself to stay frozen in one perfect pose is not the goal. So what should you actually do? For most people, the winner is loose side sleeping, ideally on the left, with a pillow between the knees. If you do not snore and your back is healthy, back sleeping is a close second and the best thing you can do for your skin. Stomach sleeping sits firmly in last place, tolerable only with a thin pillow and one under your hips. Beyond position, 3 boring things matter more than everything else. A pillow that keeps your neck level, a mattress that supports without swallowing you, and enough hours to let your body do its work. So tonight, notice where your body lands: the fetal curl protecting your back, the log and the yearner keeping your airway open, the soldier and starfish blessing your skin while punishing your ears, the freefall twisting your neck, the left side calming your stomach, and the pillow hugger quietly fixing your hips. One small adjustment, a looser curl, a knee pillow, a switch to the left, could upgrade a quarter of your life. If this earned its keep, subscribe, because next time we are exposing every manipulation tactic used on you daily and how to fight back. Sleep well.